100-yard shots with Walmart arrows in my backyard in the rain, and we're shooting way down there at my homemade target, which is 100 yards away over there in the rain. But we're gonna see what they do. And what I have for you is 2 different brands of Walmart arrows. The Carbon Express Speed Freaks, not so speedy because they weigh, I think, around 9.3 grains per inch, so pretty heavy, with their marketing jargon being very untrue. Those are not light arrows. And then we also have the Bloodsport Hunter Extremes with their cool ass little blood ring on it that actually works. I hunted with these last year, killed a few hogs and deer. Blood ring is cool, I like it. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna flip you around and show you the setup, because I made a few changes to the arrows. For the bow, we have Matthews VXR, the stabilizer out front, QAD integrate rest, and Spot Hog Fast Eddie double stack, which I do not recommend. I will reserve all my comments, but I will tell you that if you are in the market for a slider in this price range, any other one will be better than this one, like Black Gold or something like that, HHA. They're all better than the Spot Hog, trust me. Okay, so for the arrows, obviously cut them down to my length, which is 28 inches. But everything else is standard. Inserts, the 100 grain field point, the nocks, standard. But what is not standard is the fletchings. So I cut the shady fletchings off that come with these and put some 2.5 inch heat vanes. The right hand helical, super stiff vane, quiet, cuts through the wind, flies well. Specifically at long range, I really like them because they're good for hunting too. But great vane, that is my go-to. So all of them got refletched after, and if you notice the little hashes, little white hashes next to the nocks, that's because I spine indexed them by bare shafting through paper each and every arrow, which I think is super important for long range accuracy, and you should do it anyway. You know, just out of respect for the game. But if you hadn't done that before to your arrows, you will be surprised. Out of a perfectly tuned bow, how one arrow will shoot a bullet hole and the next one will tear like 2 inches left or right. You start twisting the knock and you get that spine where it needs to be, boom, it'll shoot a bullet hole. It's magic, but it works, and I think it's really important. So what we'll do here is I'll shoot a group of Bloodsport arrows first. Down there, we'll go take a walk and look and measure and all the things, come back, and then we'll shoot another group with the Speed Freaks, and let's just see what they do for Walmart arrows. This is what I typically shoot. Right here is my gold tips. I'm not gonna shoot those, but hey, for 10 bucks, I don't know if I mentioned that, but I got these on clearance for 10 bucks a 6-pack. They just put them in the clearance aisle and like, here you go, 10 bucks. So I bought them all. I have several dozen. So let's shoot them and see what they do. All right, zoom you guys in here quick. Hopefully you can watch those arrows drop in. But hey, cards on the table. I'm not a professional video maker, videographer, whatever the fuck. Stay there. Bloodsport's coming up. Set the dial to 105 because it's humid today, super humid down here, and that'll drag the arrows down on a rainy day like today. So let's see where they land. try a shot. A little low. Man. Okay. It hit low, but I'm pretty sure that was me. My trigger, I was creeping it back and it went off a little earlier than I had hoped. My pin was low. So I'll just aim for that arrow and see where they group in. I'll aim around where the arrow is. I can't see it from here with my old eyes. I gotta use binoculars. Okay, those landed pretty tight. Okay, so I'm just kind of skirting the bottom of the center dot with my pin, which is a 019, kind of a big pin to be shooting this far with. I would prefer to have a 10,000th pin. Yeah, 0.01. Okay, here comes 4. I think number 4, my pin was a little higher than I wanted. We'll see when we get down there. That one felt pretty good. Last one. And then we'll do the walk shady. Where I show my ass. Oh, that was really bad. That doesn't count at all. Holy shit. Let me okay, let me zoom you guys back in so you don't get car sick. That last arrow, don't know what happened, but that was all me, not the arrow. I think that thing hit way high left. I mean, right. So, either, like I was saying, the walk of shame, or I'm the champion of Walmart arrows. Sounds like a cool title. Hey, if this video blows up, what should I name the YouTube channel? Backyard Pros. Okay. If you guys will be so gracious enough as to allow me one flyer, we'll measure this group. It doesn't look all that bad. Mr. Flyer, I told y'all high, right? Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna use this one and this one, right? Let's get a measurement. And it is right at about a little bit over 6 inches. But if if you were measuring rifle groups, you would use the center, which would be like 3 inches and a little bit. And you would call that a 3-inch and a little bit group. But measure it how you want. I'm calling it a 6. I'll call it a 6.5-inch group. And I'm happy with that at 100 yards out of a $10 of half dozen pack of Walmart arrows. Because, well, I'm not surprised because I've been shooting these damn things for over a year. And I can tell you right now, they start to get a little bit squirrely at about 80 yards. But inside of 80, say like 70 yards, 4-inch, 3-inch groups all day long. But if you're shooting inside of 10 inches, a 10-inch group at 100 yards is damn good for any arrow. So if I was a better shooter, I bet you Dudley could shoot these way tighter. Or Cam, or Chris B, somebody like that who's a real pro. I bet they could shoot these inside of 4, 3 maybe at 100 yards. That's mostly me. What you see, that spread, that's mostly me because I've shot way better groups than that. You know, but I'm not trying to bullshit anything. I'm just showing you what it is. Coming out here, shooting a group for you, and there you go. So it's all good. The group looks good. High, but it's good except for one low flyer, which I don't mind because it's in the bullseye. But no, that's not what we're going for. We are going for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them buried. Give me a sec. There you are. Okay, that's my homemade target. I won't explain to you how to build them, but they work good because there's plenty of videos on YouTube. So, will you guys be kind enough to bear with me on one flyer and allow me to pull it? Because I'm pretty confident that was me with the wonky grip. So, if you don't like it, fuck you. I'm pulling it. No, I'm just joking about it. So let's check this 5-arrow group for, which one do you think? This one or that one? That one looks a little bit further away. And it's, you know, angles, right? Got 6.5. But I don't know. Measure it however the fuck you want. I'm calling it a 6-inch group. For Walmart arrows, pretty good. One weird flyer that I know was me. I felt my grip was kind of folded over a little and it was wonky and it torqued on release. So, pretty confident if that would have happened, this thing would have landed with rest. Or maybe it's a crooked arrow. Maybe there's one bad arrow in there. No, trust me, I've shot these groups many times. All of the arrows in those 6, well, actually all of the Bloodsport arrows have been extremely consistent. Like I was telling you when I spine indexed them, you see how they have that 350 printed on there? I use that as like a baseline, and it was a quarter turn from 350 being on top, quarter turn to the right. So 350 facing right was perfectly spine aligned on every single arrow. And I shot every one just to make sure, because I'm not gonna trust it, but it worked. So there's a hot tip if you buy them. Put the start with that 350 printed, where they print the spine on the shaft. Start with that on the right hand side, like at 3 o'clock. Start there with your bare shafting and see if it doesn't work out for you too. Okay, so shutting this off, we're gonna go shoot the Speed Freaks. Now, you cannot call yourself a champion of Walmart arrows if you out here shooting without no goddamn beer, okay? So, you guys are gonna be patient while I drink this fucking beer, and then we're gonna shoot the Speed Freaks, okay? All right, zoom you guys in again here. And next up, like I said, is Speed Freaks by Carbon Express. There goes number one. I torqued that sucker really well. Yeah, it hit about a foot left. So I'm just gonna continue to aim at the center. And we'll call that one a flyer. Comes number 3. They're all hitting a little left. That's one thing I didn't mention about these is the 2 different brands. They'll group together. The brands are grouped together, but they won't group with each other. Like, I don't know what it's hard to articulate for me right now, but the Carbon Express won't group exactly with the Blood Sports, but the brands group with themselves. That shot felt really good. Okay. I think we have a decent group down there. Let me zoom you guys out here. And let's take the long walk down to the target. like I was trying to say earlier, for whatever reason, the two different brands will kind of cluster together, but a little bit away from each other. So, I mean, not gonna be noticeable inside of like hunting ranges. So I wouldn't have any reservations about, you know, mixing them in a quiver to go deer hunting, you know, inside of 60 yards or something. But long range is just something to know, pay attention to, or something you notice when you're shooting at 100 yards. Not really a big deal. So we had that one flyer. A few guys will be gracious enough to allow me that one flyer, which I know was me. So, you know, we're looking for the accuracy of the arrow here, not my accuracy, because we all know that I'm not a pro. I readily admit that. So let's take a measurement here. I'm gonna go with this dude here and this one here. And let's see how we did. Man, you know, even with my sight set at 108, I'm still hitting low in this humidity. So a little bit wider group than the blood sports at 7.5 inches, I would call that. Somewhere in there, but still really good. I think if I shot it one more time, I could probably tighten that up, because my release, I've been shooting in the rain, and it was starting to kind of feel loose. My wrist, so I tightened it up a notch, which felt really good, but it was tighter, so I wasn't quite used to it. That's why I think I had that one pull left on me on the first shot. But yeah. If you guys want to see another group, I'll just try these again to see if I can tighten that up. But I think, you know, 7.5 inch group, still good. And I think it's definitely on par with the blood sports. Because like I said, it's mostly me. Someone better could probably shoot these arrows way tighter. All right, shutting it off. We're gonna spin it around, do one more group with the Speed Freaks, see if we can tighten it up. All right, Speed Freaks, round 2 with my limited skill set. Let's see if we can tighten that group up. Move the sight tape to 110 to help deal with the humidity a little bit more, since we're hitting low. That should get us where we need to be. Center dot, first arrow. There we go. Okay, elevation looks okay, but I landed a little left. And I'm pretty sure that was me. So I will aim at that arrow. We will call it the anchor for the group, and see if we can follow up with 5 more inside of 6 inches. I will be super happy with that. Number 3. 4. And, oh no, that was 5. Sorry about that. Last one, right here. Cool. Sound like I heard a shaft slap on that one. Zoom you guys back in. Okay. And tape measure. Boom. Let's run down there. See what we did. It's getting a little late in the evening for my eyes, so what I'll do is tomorrow I'll come out again and I will shoot some groups inside of hunt range. Like for me, like 60 is max. So I'll shoot some 60-yard groups, let you guys see what that looks like, because I think you'll be surprised that these Walmart arrows will not shoot any worse or better. It's going to be the same. It's not going to be a noticeable difference between a pro grade arrow and these Walmart arrows inside of a hunting range. So here we go. It looks like a pretty decent group. I'm happy with that. I don't know if we closed it up any, but yeah, it looks really good. It's kind of close for you guys to see. These arrows, I mean, the target's not consistent. It's full of clothes and blankets and all kinds of bullshit in there. So they'll dig in different angles. It's not the bow or anything like that. It's just the target consistency. Let's measure this. And I'm thinking, so this one's kind of wonky the way it went in, but the impact. I'm thinking it's going to be this one and this one here. Give us our furthest distance. Bear with me. Again, not a pro. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let's just check to make sure. This would have been the anchor arrow up here, which I can't see. Yeah, we were right the first time. From here to here is 6 inches. But so this is the anchor arrow, the one that was a flyer from the first shot. I can't see it from over there, so I'm just kind of guessing where it is, and that was my aiming point. So if I was guessing a little bit wrong, I think that's what was going on here. This group could have been a little bit better maybe. But I'm super stoked with 6 inches. So that's, there you go. Walmart arrows at 100 yards. Tomorrow, like I said, I'll set up again, do some hunting ranges, and show you just how tight that I know they can shoot. I've done 3-inch groups at 70 with these, no problem. So we'll see if we can duplicate that for the video and show you. What's up? Good arrows from Walmart. I shit you not. $10 for a 6-pack. Later, guys. Thanks for watching.